You've started already.
I've already started. Well, the party started on the nibbles.
Oh, thank you. It has now. He is a self-proclaimed meat lover, but even Jamie Oliver admits the humble vegetable can be more than just a side dish. Cheers.
No, today he's back in the kitchen with a veggie feast that will see you through the Christmas period. So, what you going to do for us?
So, look, it's a lot about Christmas at the moment, but it is 10 days. Cheers, my darling. So, look, I wanted to, in the book, I wanted to give like enough comfort food dishes, but also exciting new things. This, I believe, is a comfort food dish. It's a mushroom stroganoff.
Yeah.
It's also a tale of kind of like, 20 years since The Naked Chef. 20 years ago, you might be getting mushrooms like this in the supermarket.
Yes.
These are all from the supermarket, by the way. And you can see there's a lovely display of mushrooms. Very autumnal. Look at the colour. Look at the colour. Go on, give us a shot from the top. Here we go. Look at that. In the supermarkets, you've got exciting things. So go down the market.
There it is.
And the idea of... mushrooms have umami, right? This depth of flavour. That's what meat really gives
savoury,
you.
isn't it?
Yeah. So I used to work in Japan back in the day, and they really treasure mushrooms. So when I wrote this book as a meat lover...
and this is veg, isn't it? It's simply called Veg.
Yeah, and actually it's the best-selling veg book of all time.
Is
So
it?
yes, thank you everyone that supported it. But what I wanted to do was create dishes that my dad would be proud of as a meat lover. So in Japan, they used to dry grill mushrooms.
Right.
And that gives it a totally different sensation and flavour. It goes more nutty. Oh. So what you can see here is this has been in a dry non-stick pan. See how that's just catching?
Oh, yeah.
Right, so that
Quite
has
a
been...
low heat.
It's on a high heat.
Oh, it is?
Right, and that has been going for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then at this stage of the game, Phillip, if you could finally slice that for me, darling.
Oh, I'm rubbish at onions.
No, you'll be perfect. You'll be perfect.
I can't watch it.
No, he's good to go. He's good to go. I believe in him. He's got lots of culinary forces. 3 or 4 minutes in, then we go in with some olive oil.
Yeah.
And then at that stage in the story, we're going to go in with a little bit... slicing's fine, darling. I'll take that.
Are you sure? I can do it smaller.
If you can slice the cornichon for me. So some little wallies, pickles, cornichons, whatever you want to call them. I'm from Essex, so I say wallies.
Wallies, yeah.
A couple of those little silver-skinned...
I love these. These are my favourite things.
And at this time of year at Christmas, everyone's got silver-skinned onions.
Oh, my God.
So have a little chop up of that, Phil. Be careful with the round things, because obviously it's moving target. Back here in the pan, if you have a little look, we've now introduced the oil, and we're now into the kind of method of cooking where oil brings out sweetness and caramelisation.
Right.
And with Phil's perfectly cooked chopped onions, we're going to start building that stroganoff flavour. Now, beef stroganoff, a classic dish invented in Russia.
My dad proposed to my mum over a bowl of her beef stroganoff.
Really?
Clever man,
Yes.
clever woman.
Oh.
I mean, I would get married. I would marry anyone.
Isn't it nice?
So I'm going to take your little crunchy bits
I've
here.
done your garlic as well, I think.
Very nice. Holly, if you can do a little bit of tossing for me, darling.
Oh, yes.
Here we go. Get that action going.
Now, what do you mean, like a pancake?
Yeah, so the point of having a nice
Go on, you
pan,
show me first.
Use gravity, tilt it, and then flick it back.
Oh, a flick.
So we want to just slowly fry
no,
the mushrooms, onions, pickles, the cornichons. I'm now going to go in with Phillip's garlic. Good tossing, my lord. Holly, you've really come a long way since last year.
Pro.
Yeah, good girl. So that tossing method is really important because it allows... You all right, love?
Nothing.
Yeah,
Fine.
all good.
All good.
There's something going on. I don't know.
Nothing.
That's all fine.
Nothing.
That tossing action is very good because it helps mix everything up beautifully.
You did what I just did.
Now,
I don't feel so bad now.
There's a few capers going in there. If you could just chop some parsley. The lovely thing about the stroganoff, it's creamy. It's got that beautiful flavour, the little crunch and piquance. We're going to go in with a little brandy, right? And we can flame it if you wish to.
Woo!
Yeah, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas, everyone. Now, this, lovely people, the flames will cook away. The alcohol come back into the fold.
Oh, my God.
That was such a great noise. I want that noise on my phone as a ringtone.
Yeah, everyone does. But no, listen, we're going to season with salt and pepper.
What was that, cream?
That was creme fraiche, but you
Okay.
could use cream. And a little pinch of cayenne pepper goes in for a little...
Oh, hold on, Jamie, the phone's going.
Yes! Christmas time! It's Christmas, everyone! Am I allowed to use that?
Yeah, there you go.
Parsley goes in. Now, so that is it. That's it. That's it done.
Oh, my goodness.
If you can be bothered, the smallest squeeze of lemon juice gives you deliciousness. If you look around me, there are some other dishes from the cookbook. There's a beautiful scruffy lasagna, which is in the oven here.
I'm going to just taste a little bit of this. Can you freeze that then? When we're talking about planning stuff for Christmas, if you've got somebody coming in... Oh, my gosh, look at that.
What the hell is that?
That's a scruffy lasagna. Aubergines, tomatoes. It's amazing. You could freeze that if you wanted to. This is so quick you don't need to freeze it. This is bang bang cucumber. You literally bang up a cucumber once you've scraped it with a fork, soy sauce, sesame, a little lime juice, and you squeeze it for like a little beer drink. with crisps
Right,
and
I'm gonna
peanuts
try
and
it.
stuff like that.
Do you know what I hope? I hope that lady who phoned in on our phone-in was saying that she was going around, didn't know what food to take. I mean, that was pretty simple. This is all beautiful.
It's really simple. And if I may give one last little bit of recipe,
Yeah.
people often get scared about the perfect fluffy rice. If we can get a close-up in this bowl, this pan here, this is perfect fluffy rice right there. Now, the recipe is so simple. I know it's just rice, guys, but you just do 1 mug...
Let's stop eating this.
1 mug of rice and 2 mugs of water, 12 minutes of hard boiling, and this is the fluffy rice you get. It works every single time. And then I'm just going to serve up the old... There we go.
I was about to eat it out of the
No,
pan.
well, you can. It's Christmas. You can do what you like. And it's your show, so, to be honest, you can do whatever you like. Throw it all over the place. Right, tuck in, Tiger. Look at the colours.
I think it was it Susan on the phone-in?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Susan was saying, what
Oh
can
my
I take
God.
round
But
veggies?
this time of year, I think you want comfort food. If you can react to the seasons, pumpkins, mushrooms, stuff like that.
That is incredible.
Look, you chopped it, you tossed it, I did it. What a team.
What, can I try some of this, please?
Yeah, get
Because I
amongst it.
need
Just
to-
explain.
Give us a plate.
What's going on here?
OK, so Scott, when I'm writing recipes, I'm always trying to do things that make average cooks really feel proud of themselves. So part of the stress of lasagna, which is one of the most important dishes of Britain, it's one of our favoured things, is layering it up, the sauce.
Yeah.
So this is an aubergine and onion, sage, there's lemon in there. It's the most exquisite
So it's still
lasagna.
got sheets of pasta in it. It's not like
You
a...
buy the sheets of pasta from the supermarket, the
Yeah.
soft ones, and you
Yeah.
just fold them through. So it's almost like a croissant instead of layers.
I love aubergine. Lots of
and-
people aren't so keen on an aubergine.
Oh, but
So are we
that's
veg-
because we don't know how to cook them.
Yeah, because they think
That's-
it's slippy and slimy.
No, but try that and tell me that it hasn't got...
It's you.
Only because I said that to you this
No, but
morning.
Dan's the same. Dan's the same. Dan doesn't like an aubergine
Because it's slippy and slimy.
because it's slippy and slimy.
So are we vegan or veggie?
So this is vegetarian. This is vegetarian. We got vegan. We got vegan. Actually, some of my favourite dishes in the book, which are curries, are
lovely
vegan.
too.
So
I
there's
mean,
something
now
for
what do you
everyone.
say? Slippy, slimy?
Yeah, no. No, of course, because
Yummy.
Jamie
What-
Oliver
what-
cooked
Well,
it.
well, hopefully, if you did notice, the aubergines...
Oh, it's got a bit of chilli in there as well.
Yeah, the aubergines have this ability to be quite kind of like hunky, if that's the right kind of word. Like it soaks up flavour, and it's
Oh, I
not.
see.
It doesn't have to just be rubbery, or it can really absorb flavour. And I think the sage is really good.
Yeah.
As well.
Do you know what I'd do if this was sitting in our kitchen and there was no one actually watching? I'd go around and I'd break all the tops
My
off.
wife does that, and it gets right.
You
on
like
my
the
nerves.
crispy bits?
Yeah, break all the tops off.
If I pull out anything with crispy bits, they're destroyed.
Do you want it?
I have to hide the food once it's out the oven.
On a Sunday, Steph will take the chicken out the
That's
oven
cute.
to rest. It looks absolutely stunning, crispy skin, absolutely beautiful. Then she'll turn around, she'll do something and come back. There's half the skin gone.
But this
Straight
is
in.
life, and this is the joy of cooking. And I think absolutely, to go from where we started today, which was the planning of Christmas,
Yeah.
getting ahead, to guarantee flavour. I think the timing is everything. And I think actually for this time of year, this kind of cooking, lasagnas, beautiful mushroom stroganoff. Of course, when you're not buying meat, you're saving a load of cash. So you can say, if you're a meat eater, save it up for the weekend and go and have a conversation with a butcher and get something exquisite. But hopefully, I mean, these meals should feel like really complete.
They really do.
comfort
That,
food.
that stroganoff is beautiful. That is really special.
Can you
tastes
see yourself
delicious.
doing that at home, Holly?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, definitely.
Sorry,
We're
Holly.
eating less and less meat, for sure, because I feel like there's more options and I know how to cook them more now.
And the
because
carrots
I'm
in
seeing it
blankets
more.
are gorgeous.
I know. So good.
Thank you, mate. Merry
You're
Christmas.
welcome. Thanks so much
Thank
for having
you,
me.
and Merry
Christmas to you.
Love to the
and
family.
all of your
Enjoy your
lovely
Christmas.
viewers. I hope you have a really
thanks,
good one.
Jamie.
Best
Thank
one
you
ever.
very
Thank you,
much.
mate.
Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
for all the recipe details, have a look at our This Morning app.